Hi everyone, welcome to today's live stream. I'm Chris Escodra. I'm a candidate in the municipal elections here in the city of Espoo, where I live, and where I bought my first house 3 years ago. And I live here with my family. And this has become now our own municipality, the city of Espoo, which belongs to the Helsinki metropolitan area near Helsinki, the capital of Finland, if you're watching this and you're not aware where we are and what's going on. So we have the upcoming municipal and regional elections on April 13th. And as I promised you, every day I want to bring another topic to your attention. So today I wanted to share with you the fact that, first of all, I am a qualified teacher, educator here in Finland at the higher level. In Finnish, I would say olen pätevä ammatillinen opettaja. I have been teaching at University of Applied Sciences here in Finland and abroad. I've been a full-time lecturer at Haaga-Helia University of Applied Sciences, a part-time lecturer at Metropolia University of Applied Sciences. I've given guest lectures in various academic institutions, and also in Lithuania. I've been teaching in Lithuania, in Kauno Collegia, back in the day. So education is very close to my heart, and I'm a member of the trade union of education. So the association of the teachers, our trade union called OAJ in Finnish. So that's my union. This is my trade union that I'm a member of. And I would like to share with you something very important, because let me show this. This is my union, OAJ, as I said, and OAJ has made this website called sivistyskuntakone, which basically wants to educate the decision makers and all the candidates, because often the candidates or the decision makers in the municipal level have too little information, or the information is scattered or in a difficult way in a difficult form, so it cannot be really understood well. And the fact is that it's the cities, the municipalities that take decisions regarding education in their municipalities. So this is very important here to know. So here you can select your municipality. I've written Espoo. You can select from this drop-down menu, or write Espoo, for instance. And here you see in the basic education, the until 2023, we have the data in Espoo. Espoo is the blue dot. It's 8% compared to the year 2018, how the student number has been developed and grown. And then here we have for the year 2024 some predictions. We don't have the data, so you see here ennuste, so it's a forecast, but we see here how the numbers are being. So there's a little bit increase until 2023. Here's Espoo, 8% increase. 2024, they're forecasting 9. The data perhaps will come soon. 25, 9.4, and so then there seems a little decline and so on. And maybe, I don't know, would you like me to switch this to English? Here you see, hopefully you can see from, yes. Here you see in this graph the city of Espoo compared to other cities in Finland, Turku, Helsinki, and all the municipalities, or Vanta. What is the total cost? And in addition to teaching, the costs here include the renting of the spaces, transportation costs, and IT expenses. Then one interesting graph is this one, and I would like to show you only the Helsinki metropolitan area. Here we are in southern Finland. We have Helsinki here. Here we are at Espoo. Here is the airport city of Vantaa. So these are the three most populated areas in Finland. And as you see, Espoo has 8.77% development in the number of students. So it's growing, it's an increasing. So these are the areas, the three Vantaa, Helsinki, and Espoo, that have, with blue, the growth in the student numbers. And as we scroll down, I would like to show you here some numbers regarding our municipality. Espoo, for example, 88.1%, the participation rate of 3 to 5-year-old children in early education in kindergarten, compared to the capital of Finland, the airport city, as we said, Vantaa, and Turku, which was the former capital of Finland. And another good graph is here when we see the amount spent on upper secondary learning materials and equipment per student. Here we see that the city of Helsinki, for example, is using 536 euros per student for learning materials and equipment, whereas the city of Espoo is using 426 euros. So it's a 110 euro difference, and the city of Espoo is lower compared to the all municipalities average, which is 444. So 444 and Espoo 426. I'm showing this because as a member of the teachers union and being a mother, I have written in my own promises, in my election promises, and I would like to share with you what I have, because I have seen this data before. This is part of the newsletter that has reached me and all the teachers who are member of the teachers union, the trade union here in Finland. And I would like to show you also what I have written here in my promises. This is my election compass. Here. I want to ensure that primary schools and daycares in Espoo have qualified personnel, nutritious food, and more resources for learning materials. Can you see this? This is my promise. I can make it bigger. And this is something I want to work for here. I want to ensure that primary schools, daycares in Espoo have qualified personnel, nutritious food, and more resources for learning material. High quality early education and primary school provides a strong foundation for children's future, and we must invest in it. And also I add here that external service providers must thoroughly be vetted by the city to ensure quality and safety. And I will explain what this means. As you've seen in the previous example that I shared, the city of Espoo is using 426 euros per student for upper secondary. That was the data. But nonetheless, it's lower than the municipality, the average of all the municipalities in Finland. And this is something I think is very important because, for instance, my son is a third grader, and there are not enough books for the children. So one book is shared between 3 to 4 students. This is also something remarkable because in Greece, where I'm from, we have our own books, copies of our own books, and we keep them. We don't return them. In Finland, all the textbooks are recycled every year and given to other students. I think from my point of view, it's not a very hygienic practice. Maybe, for others, maybe that's not a concern. But also it would be great for, I think, the students to have high quality learning materials. And also the Teachers Union of Finland, which is my union, supports exactly that. So I'm also a very frugal person. I don't want to spend or overspend. But I think education is something we could invest in, and learning materials are important per student to be increased. In my other promise, as you've seen here, or part of this, I wrote that I want to make sure that the external service providers must be thoroughly vetted by the city to ensure safety for our children. Because what happens in Finland is that school usually ends at 1 o'clock, sometimes at 12 o'clock, sometimes at 2 maximum. But usually by 1 o'clock, the school ends. And then if most parents are working until 4 or 5 o'clock. So what happens is that they are private companies. That's why I'm talking about those external service providers that provide caretaking of our children in the schools at a cost. So you pay, if I recall, is it 80 euros to keep the kids until 3 o'clock and maybe provide a little snack, and then until 5 o'clock, and that's 140, 160 euros. So they're private companies who provide those afternoon clubs and caretaking services. And what I would like to work for, if I get elected to the Espoo City Council, is to make sure that the criteria and the vetting process is strict and has the highest standards to ensure that those companies have qualified personnel, that they are safe people to be around our kids. And so that's another part of my approach. So safety, nutritious meals, great learning material. So if this resonates with you and you have noticed the same in your school, in your neighborhood, feel free also to reach out to me to ask questions about my ideas. And of course, check out all the election compass or the Valikone that I have written. I think the most useful and detailed one would be the YLE one. This is the one here. You can find it both in English and in Finnish. So this is in English. If you go to the front page of, or actually it's valid, here it is. So let me show you how you can find it. So you go here. This is the Valikone of the Finnish Broadcasting Company, YLE, and you write here Espoo. You choose your home municipality and you select either the county election or the municipal election. I'm only a candidate in the municipal election, and here, for example, you can see all the candidates. You can use different filters and so on. So you can scroll down and find read about the people, their profiles, or you can, I'll share my own direct links to in the comments so that you can read my answers both in Finnish and in English. But make sure you take a look at what the candidates are saying about themselves, what promises are they making, what ideas they're having. You can also respond to those questions yourself, and then the system will give you your best match or matches. Hopefully, some of you are resonating with my ideas. And if you want to vote for a fearless female foreigner, who is a teacher and a mother and has ideas to make Espoo a great city to live and work in, vote for me with my number 3 387. I would like to thank all of you for watching those videos that I make every day as part of my 30-day Go Live Every Day election edition. And I would like to thank all of you who have reached out to me, most of you through private messages. I'm very honored and flattered and humbled, and thank you for the support. I've had a lot of people saying that I will vote for you, I will vote for you. We are on the same page, so that's great. And as I said to you yesterday, the day before yesterday, I'm €0 to my campaign. That shows already how frugal I am, and I'm only using my voice and my own platforms. Feel free to share my content if this resonates with you or your friends. You don't have to share it on your wall or on your profile, but feel free to share it privately if you wish, and let others know about me. And it would be great to have a person who is not from Finland but loves Finland, wants to make Espoo even greater than it already is. And as I said, there are 75 councillors in the Espoo City Council. And unfortunately, the representation of the international community is close to zero, non-existent. It's a very bizarre thing. Let's change this. So only 400 votes are needed, and I might be in the council to represent you. So thank you for tuning in and listening. I'll see you tomorrow with another topic, and feel free to reach out to me and ask me your questions, give me new ideas, what I should cover and what you want to hear from me. Bye. Thank you.